WA6AAJ, WA6AAJ, AA6S, over.
K6 Mike Italy, 711.
K6 Mike Italy, 711. Roger. A6S 800. How you doing there, John? Let me kick the amp on here. It should be warmed up. There we go. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, hello. I'm pumping 800 watts.
I'm
850.
Off the back of the beam towards you. I just turned my little amp on, and your signal's so good I don't even need to turn the beam.
Well, you're Q5 here. Trying to find my partner in crime there, AAJ. He's got this antique speaker. I tore that thing apart, and it looks like it's going to go back with a modern driver in it and work good. So it's on its way to be repaired, and I'd almost like to see a picture of that KWS-1 of yours with a power transformer and see how the wires hooked up. They look like they're pre-made where they go. I didn't tell you what happened. I ordered a power transformer, the one I got. They wrecked it in the shipment. I don't know how they did that, but it was on a pallet. They must it was screwed up in Sacramento because they said the packing thing was ripped off of it. I can believe it. They must have tipped over the pallet and the transformer hit the side and tore cut into the Teflon wires pretty close to the core and bent the mounting thing and broke the thermal strip. So I'm waiting for another one now, but I'd like to actually see what yours looks like inside. This one here is probably identical, and maybe you could shoot a picture, or maybe you can't even get to it, I don't know. Just take a picture of the power transformer and email it to me, John, over.
Right. It's here on the operating desk, fully operational. And so the power transformer is in the power supply. And actually I have another KWM1 that I never repaired. Its power supply needed, it had a cracked resistor, and which I ordered but never put in. And so I have a whole KWM1 that's never been worked on, and a separate power supply. But this one, yeah. You want a picture in the power supply?
No, a KW Sierra 1, KWS1, John.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. I have one of those too, as you rightly know. And
yeah, well, I got one now. It's almost ready to go.
Here where I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I got the hose and everything hooked up. I got the power supply is going to sit behind me, so I rigged up a remote light switch where I can turn it off and on.
Power supply.
And it's going to sit behind my rack, so I don't want to be crawling around there every time you click the emission switch to turn the thing off and on. But anyway, I'm waiting for the new transformer. The thing weighs about 60 pounds, and believe it or not, DigiKey will make one for you through Peter Dahl.
Big double.
Big double?
Well, I got your, Peter Dahl. Well, yeah, I'll take a picture and send it to you. No problem.
Yeah, just take the cover off and just where the things tie on, looking right into it, just shoot me a picture. And the email is aa6s@comcast.net. aa6s@communistcast.net there, John.
I'm sure I've got it, but I'll check.
No problem. I hear, Mike, the glue's drying on your thing, and it's finished.
10-4, WA6AAJ727.
Yeah, well, it's just so perfect. looked at it, it looks like it was made for it. Now, I used the bigger speaker I had.
I believe it when I hear it.
No, it ain't going to sound good, but it'll work. Let's put it this way, it's going to sound a lot better than the one it had in it. But it's still not going to be high fidelity.
Okay, well, you still need the bass, don't you?
Yeah, so I can put the output transformer on it.
Okay.
After I unscrewed that nut in the front, or that slotted thing in there, I had to use a key upside down. I don't have any gizmos that wide. Unscrewed it and took it all apart. Got a pile of parts in the box for you, and it looks factory.
All right. Well, if you want to come over around 11.
I can.
Yeah, no earlier than 10:30.
10-4. Be closer to 11. I'll leave at 10.
That'll work.
And back to John there. Thanks, John.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get right around to it. I've got your email.
Hi, John, K6MI, WA6AAJ.
Hi, Michael. Good to hear you on, too. Very strong. There were so few people that got on the air for the 220 Up contest. I was hardly anyone in Los Angeles at all. And for some reason, I couldn't hear north of Madera. Couldn't hear any of the Bay Area people.
Well, that's not good.
No. I mean, 34 contacts in 24 hours. That was painful.
Yeah, that would be painful.
Yeah, I think I could have worked that many if I was really pushing it here.
Right. But you'd think 7,000 feet would be good in proximity to LA, except you have to knife edge over some lower hills to get to LA, but should have been possible.
I can't believe that. You're at 7,000 feet. You're higher than Mount Wilson.
Thought Mount Wilson was higher than that.
Mount Wilson is only 6,000 feet, or maybe 5,500.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
Check it. I might be wrong. As I recall, it's not that ridiculously high, because we used to get TV here, snowy. Some parts of Visalia, it was almost snow-free from 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Old Percy Cox, the TV guy, he never even watched local. He lived in one of the hot spots on the eastern part here, east of me. And I used to go over there, and you'd see a few little specks of spark plug noise in the thing, and that was it. It was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, well, people just weren't on. Besides my local little group, only one contact on 927, nothing on 902, and half a dozen on 1.2, and only my own group on 2.3 and 5.7 and 10 and 24 gigs and 122 gigs. Just nobody else except my own group.
When Wayne was up there, did he work into LA, into San Francisco and what have you?
Yeah, he did, and he also had 10 rovers with 10 bands each.
That'd help, wouldn't it?
In San Joaquin Valley, giving him multiple, hundreds of contacts in 10 different grids.
That would help a bunch.
Yeah, those records will never be broken. The whole setup will never happen again.
I guess you're going to have to put up a 2,000-foot tower.
Yeah, I got to get 10 rovers out there running around.
I don't know if if you can find 10 hams anymore.
Yeah, let alone 10 radios per car with 10 antennas.
Yeah, Roger. Well, as they say, better luck next time. I don't know. That's weird.
Well, I'm just having fun, no matter what.
Well, that's all that counts. As long as you can satisfy yourself and have fun and go up there with somebody else. You got a couple of guys up there to help you or something.
Yeah, I have two other guys, WB6HYD and KM6HQQ. But they're engineer guys, and we had to fix our internet connection because the antenna kind of blew down, and we worked on wiring this. We're trying to remote the whole thing so that I could actually get on from up there without having to go up there, but it's a long process.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it looks like it's past net time. Aaron, anybody in here? I heard echo, but it's very weak. I'm going to turn my antenna a little bit.
W6PE, K6MI.
Yeah, K6MI, W6PE.
Yeah, you're S9.
Boy, John, you sure sound bodacious up here tonight. KG6CEF.
Okay, KG6CEF and W6PE. We got WA6AAJ and AA6S. So that's 5 people already.
Yes, it is. Yeah, waving a hand to you there, Bill, if you can copy me. KG6CEF, AA6S.
Yeah, KG6VEF. I believe I got the call right there with my hearing aids here. Yeah, I can copy. I was going to move the antenna around a little bit. I put it due north, and that helps a lot. Go ahead, over.
Yeah, it's Charlie Echo Fox is the call. Charlie Echo Fox. Yeah, that helps. But I'm vertical, so that could help too.
Okie doke. Yeah, I got the Charlie Echo Fox. Now I got the headphones on. Now I can copy you, no problem. Anyway, KG6 Charlie Echo Foxtrot to AA6S. Go ahead.
Oh, no, just waving a hand. I'm sitting here looking at this Zenith cable radio sitting on the floor next to me. I got to get it to you. It even still has the battery in it.
It's probably transoceanic.
I think so, yeah. But like I said, can you even still get those batteries?
Listen to the CW. Yeah, they even have solid-state battery replacements, about $150. Put flashlight batteries in the thing, you can run them that way. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I wondered about that. I think this is the kind of radio that to me would be neat to take camping up in the high country and turn it on at night and see what you can get, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Zenith made those things for a long time, and everybody had one from World War II up to the Korean War and probably after that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen in movies, TV, pictures, all kinds of stuff that I just saw an episode of MASH. It showed one of them.
Yeah, Roger. It's got a rare tube in there, but you can still find them. The 1L6 is no subform. I screwed up a long time ago. Somebody was making solid-state versions of them. I never bought any of them.
Good evening, guys.
Go to it there, Mikey. K6MYC, A6S800. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. The other station, I didn't recognize the voice.
It's me, KG6 Charlie Echo Fox. Did you get the text I sent you?
Yeah, we got it. Thank you very much.
Okay, good.
Okay, also in here is W6PE, of course WA6AAJ, AA6S, K6MI, and then KG6 Charlie Echo Fox. Those are the check-ins so far.
Okay, but I didn't know you were going to give them to me, so I wasn't ready, John. K6MI, 711, and I've got Charlie Echo Fox, and what else?
Okay, W6PE, and of course WA6AAJ, and AA6S.
I got them, 727, 620 for PE, and 982 for Daryl up there. Very good. Thank you, John. And are you here doing the net control tonight, are you?
No, I was just here talking to Bill, and then the mic came in, and I was lamenting the fact that there were so few guys on last weekend, especially in L.A. I know they have a net with a bunch of guys, and even Ralph didn't end up showing up.
Yeah, no, I thought 432 particularly was really weak. We only got one station worked in the Bay Area on 432. Some nights I get 30 in a check-in. Most of the time it's in the high 20s. So, yeah, it was disappointing. Anyway, 222 was okay. We could have had a few more people in there, but some of the guys were gone because they were on vacation and stuff. So we missed a couple of easy ones. But anyway. All right, good evening, guys. And I did get your text. Okay, Daryl, thanks for that. And let's see, who else is in here that I haven't talked to?
KE6VON 1040.
There he is. Okay. Hello, Adam.
Good evening.
Well, it was pretty warm working out in the shop today, I'll bet you, wasn't it?
With my big old swamp cooler in here, it definitely helps keep things cooler. I didn't do as much in the shop today as I wanted to. I ended up running to town, ran a few errands, got the oldest a new computer, did a couple other things, and then the last few hours I've been putting my wife's tricycle trike together that she had to have, so that's been a fun thing.
You got a Chevy 6 or 8 cylinder in the trike, have you?
Oh, I wish. No, this is a pedal power. This is a big old adult tricycle, and it's got a back seat so two of the kids can ride on the back.
Is this for her exercise thing?
Yeah, she says she's going to use it, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, not impressed with the quality of it for what it costs, I'll say that much.
Oh, that's too bad.
But, oh well, happy wife, happy life.
You got that right. Anyway, yeah, it was pretty warm today, but, you know, the swamp cooler is okay. It's hanging in there, but boy, there was a couple of days when we got up around 40 to 50% humidity, and the old swamp cooler didn't work all that good. I think we were back up in the 30s today, and I noticed my air conditioning was coming on. I have it as a backup. It comes on when the swamp cooler can't pull the house down to 82. So the air conditioning comes on at 82, and the swamp cooler just could not keep up today.
Yeah, no, anything once you get over 30% humidity levels, cooler's not going to work well, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, it's better than nothing. But yeah, I'm looking right now. My RH gauge says 94 degrees, 32% outside. So it's working.
Yeah, well, it's as you say, it's better than nothing. And even if you were at 83, I mean, my swamp cooler might be holding 83, 84. When I'm here alone, I don't let that bother me, and I don't run the air conditioning at all, even if it doesn't hold 82. But with other people in the house, it gets uncomfortable. I'm usually outside during the day anyway, so whether the house is 82 or 84 or 89 or 81, it doesn't make any difference. All right, let's see if there's anybody else in here, and then we can kind of go. I haven't heard. I'm pointed down south. I think I should be pointed at KB6RQU, So if all Bozo 61 is in here, go ahead, would you, if you would, Rick, over? I don't hear Bozo 61 in here. Is there anybody else that wants to check in? Now about N6BYH. K6MTS. WA60YB. KM6SRR. Goodness sakes, we're alone tonight. Oh, I know where they are. I know where the big gang is. They're over there at Marcus's place, and they're having a board meeting. So they'll be checking in, but it'll be later, and they'll all go one after the other here shortly. That's why there's none of the regulars checking in here, at least Marcus and Rob and OIB and maybe one or two others. Oh, K6USY is over there as well.
I'm going to give Ron a call, AA6S.
Yeah, go for it.
KC5, BTU 712.
Oh, good evening, Kerry. Good to hear you.
Good evening, Michael. Are you still coming into town tomorrow?
What is the date tomorrow?
Should be Friday the 8th.
Oh, it's not tomorrow. It's the 15th.
Okay, I thought it was tomorrow.
Well, I didn't know. I don't look at the calendar anymore. I didn't know what day it was. No, my appointment's on the 15th, so it's 1 week away. Sorry about that.
Okie dokie. Well, I'll make a correction.
Sorry for that confusion. I wasn't, when we were talking about coming into town, I was just thinking about I wish it was tomorrow, honestly. I'd like to get in front of the doctor as quick as I can because I'm really having some vision issues here. I can see my losses from day to day, and that's not good.
Roger on that, but not good, I agree.
Anyway, Ron's, go ahead, if you're copying me, Bill, go ahead and give him a call.
Yeah, I reduced power and called him. Went down to the 40 watts and no reply. Thursday's usually not there, so. And good evening to you, Kerry. I think you can hear me. I'm not pointed at Tom right now, but anyway, heading in that direction. The K6NYC AA6S, over.
No, I got good copy on you. If you don't turn your power down, I can hear you when you talk to Ron. But when you go down to 40 watts, sometimes you get pretty marginal, unless I point the antenna more optimum for a bounce or something. Anyway, go ahead and give Tom a call, and I'll swing around in that direction. K6NYC taking check-ins on the 432 Bozo Net.
Yeah, Roger. KW6S, KW6S, AA6S, over.
No wobbling on the signal tonight.
Yeah, Roger, I had the earphones on. You about blew them off my head there, Tom. KW6F, AA6F, I took them back off my head. But coming in very good. Very, very strong. And good hearing. I hope everything's going okay. Yeah, not too many people on right now. I guess it's some meeting, Mike said, or Mikey, I should say, said. KW6S. Over there where it's cool, I hope. AA6S. Back to you there, Tom, and the Santa Cruz. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it's been a beautiful day here. We had lunch and dinner out on the deck, kind of enjoying the nice weather and watching the birds and the squirrels and everything, all the wildlife in our tiny backyard, which has been good. Didn't do a lot of ham work today, still doing some sprinkler stuff, which I'll finish finish up the plumbing part of it tomorrow, repairs, and then I've got a wiring problem with something ate through the wire somewhere, and but the plumbing part was the part that the city of Santa Cruz was getting a little upset with how much water I was using. Yeah, not much else going on here, and I probably kind of know what it's like in Fresno this time of year. AA6S, KW6S.
Yeah, KW6S, AA6S. Yeah, I was sitting on 102 or something, I think, or 100 degrees or something. And Mikey was talking about his swamp cooler. Well, in the old days, I still have one on the house, Mikey, if you can hear me, but I have a Master Cool 2-stage, and it's a low humidity water cooler. I don't know, I don't think you can buy one anymore, but it's got a pre-cooler with a thing that looks like a Kenworth radiator on the first stage with another fan that's sucking water up through the thing and no air-water contact. So it's a low humidity water cooler. I used to get it down to 76, 77 degrees in the summer because the air conditioning was too expensive before I put the solar stuff up. I don't use it anymore. I don't have to. But man, that 2-stage Master Cool, it really flat worked. Find this is on the critters there in the backyard, Tom. That's probably where your wires went. Yeah, I'll turn it back to you, and you can turn it over to Mikey there. KW6S in the group, AA6S.
AA6S, KW6S. Yeah, I think probably the squirrels got the gnaw it through the cable. They gnaw it through our irrigation hoses, and I've got pretty fast at fixing those when I see them. They're easy to spot. The water just shoots straight up 4 or 5 feet, so that's pretty easy to find. And yeah, the pre-stage cooler is something I always thought about but never saw anybody use, because the water coming out of the ground there in the Fresno on the ranch, I think, was about 70 degrees. And so I always thought, 30 degrees plus of temperature differential, I should be able to at least do a little pre-cool there. But never actually tried to do it, and then I found a different solution of moving to Santa Cruz. AA6S, KW6S, and over to K6MYC if you're hearing me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hearing you. I can point anywhere I want. Can't get rid of you. I started at 265, and you were the same strength, and now I'm up at 282, and you're still the same strength. But I thought I'd ease it more toward the Bay Area so they know I'm coming there. Good evening, Tom. Good to hear you. Strong signal, but spread all over. Last night we had the same kind of this diffused signal. Sometimes they were strong no matter where I pointed. Other times they would. I had to be pointed right at the guys. So weird conditions last night on 2 meters. Looks like we're having the same here on 432. Oh, some of our guys are over at the board meeting, Fresno Amateur Radio Club board meeting. Then they'll be checking in later. OIB and SRR and USY are all over there. And so we won't hear from them for a little while. But let's get over to Mike and see if he's hearing you, and I'm sure he is. WA6AAJ, Mike, go ahead, K6MYC.
Let me get the antenna over there. KW6S. KW6S, WA6AAJ, over.
Boy, I had a little trouble finding you there, Mike. AA6J, WA6AAJ, KAW6S. Yeah, you're a lot further south than I usually find you, but I've been noticing that, so I'm thinking maybe my antenna slipped a little bit. But not real strong tonight, but I think I was finding you there at the last minute. WA6AAJ, KW6S.
Okay, is this any better?
Whoa, lots better.
Okay. Yeah, I had the antenna a little bit off of you. All right, Tom, KW6S, WA6AAJ. Good contact.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I spotted your name of Kennedy, and I've got some relatives down there, Kennedy, I've kind of lost track of over from the Reedley area.
Oh, I'll be darned. Mine are all up in Boston, over.
Yeah, mine was Robert Kennedy there, and I think in Dinuba they had some jewelry stores in Dinuba and Sanger and a couple other places.
Okay, very good. I was pulling your leg about the Boston area, over.
Are you connected to the real big Kennedys?
No, I don't think I'd be in Fresno if I was.
You'd be back there helping them with the clear up the problem with the FDA, huh?
Either that or I'd be I'd probably be an outcast.
the black sheep of the family, huh?
Yeah, another one.
Okay. Anyway, good. It's a good signal from everybody here. All right, Tom. Thank you very much for being there and catching a few. I wish we had more for you, but that's all there is tonight. Let's see if Lee is in here. Lee should be in here. I don't know why we didn't think of that. So let's get it over to Lee. Let's see. That would be Alpha Foxtrot 6 United, AF6U, K6MYC. How about it, Lee?
K6MYC, AF6 United. I am here. The countdown, Bozo, 10-9-8.
Okay, and who were you hearing other than, you're hearing Tom, obviously. Did you hear Mike or Bill down there?
I was hearing Bill fairly weakly, but I could copy everything that he said. I'm hearing Mike like gangbusters. He's coming in here like F7, F8. He's very strong here. And, of course, Tom is out there.
Yeah, well, let's turn it to Mike. Mike, take one and say hello to Lee there near Watsonville.
Hello, Lee. Yeah, I forgot to write down your call, but yeah, we always got a good straight line into Watsonville, over.
Yeah, the call sign is Alpha Foxtrot 6 United, WA6AAJ from AF6 United. Yeah, you do have a very strong signal in here, and there must be just some kind of a little valley in between the mountains, in between us, because I know there's a range of mountains out there by San Luis Reservoir that seems to block especially my path to Rob and some of the other folks out there. So, yeah, you are coming in here loud and clear. Go ahead.
Roger that. Well, it's flatland here in Clovis, East Clovis, so whatever it is, it's going through there. Okay, AF6 United. Good talking to you, Lee. WA6AAJ.
All right there, Mike. Thanks for coming back to me. Yeah, we'll catch you later. I always get a good signal from Ron, OIB. So yeah, that's the pathway from Clovis seems to be pretty good. Okay, WA6AAJ from AF6 United back to K6MYC.
Okay, and let's see if Bill's copying you. Bill, you got any copy on Lee tonight?
Yeah, Roger. AF6 United, AF6U, Able 6 Sugar, AA6S, Lee. Not real strong, but Q5. Not real strong, but perfectly Q5 here. AF6U, AA6S, over.
Oh, Roger there, Bill. You came up quite a bit there, so you must have wiggled the antenna around a little bit. AA6S from AF6 United. Yeah, you've come up to about S4, S5, so definitely, as Mike would say, armchair copy. So, yeah, sounding real good here tonight. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you turned it back to that. It went into a fade, but I know you said turning the antenna up, but it seems like when I can move it around, one place you're better, and the next place, the next time you talk, you're better. So it must be ricocheting around through those rocks you're talking about. But anyway, I'll turn it back to you for one final there, and there is a little bit of QSB that I'm copying 99% of the time, but usually it's pretty decent. AF6U, AA6S, over.
All Bill. I'll say 7-3. AA6S from Alpha Fox 6 United and back to K6MYC. Go ahead.
Okay, very good, Lee. Nice to have you in here again tonight. And you've really got the station working pretty well right now. The last few changes you made with raising the antennas just a little bit made quite a difference for your consistency over here. I remember when we first started, we were straining, but we're doing fine now. And you're very loud on 2, and very nice, easy copy on 432, and obviously you're getting a good signal out. Just have to get it through the hills. All right, take care, guys. Tom, 73's to you. We'll see you guys Sunday night. Have a good weekend, Lee. Have a good weekend, Tom. Enjoy the weather. You guys probably going to have better weather than we are. We're going to be pushing around the 100 mark. I got in the pool for a little while tonight, and boy, it was sure nice to get in there. I was out in the sun weeding and cutting and digging, and it felt good to get in the pool. 7-3. KW6S and AF6 United, K6MYC going toward the Bay Area and looking for other check-ins.
And 5MPD 1129.
What time should I try to work KG6USS on Sunday night?
Between just a little bit after 7:30, about 7:35, I would start looking for sure by 7:35 to 7:40, no later.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if he started at 7 or 7:30. I'll give it a kickoff there. Thanks, KW6S.
Okay, fine, Tom. I hear you, Brett, and I also heard you in there. Oh, for heaven's sakes. For heaven's sakes, I got the other call, and now I can't remember who it was. We'll get it in a second. It'll come back to me. Go ahead, Brett. N5NPD 1129 K6MYC.
Well, good evening, Mike, and Judy, if she's out there in the shack with you. It's kind of cold here in the house. I don't know what to do with myself after sweating all summer in the garage here, and now I'm inside in the air conditioner. I had to turn the ceiling fan off here. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I'm sure you're enjoying that, and of course it's less mosquitoes here. Remember with the discussion we had about the mosquitoes, now that big thing in China, they got 7,000 cases of this new virus that is being transmitted to everybody by mosquitoes. And they're going around heavy-handed and looking for little patches of water here and there. And really being heavy-handed about covering the water and doing all kinds of stuff. They're panicked. And they're probably going to blow it like they did the last time and let the thing leak out. Anyway, I thought of you when I was listening to that mosquito story. These mosquitoes are, they travel easy. Apparently, the doctors that was talking about it says that they can get in your luggage. They can come in easily by luggage or any way, and they're pretty impervious to the temperature. The luggage could even be in the hold of this aircraft, and they'll still survive. So more than likely, I guess there's been 100 cases already reported in the U.S. Whether they were contracted with the disease with the mosquitoes before they came or not, I don't know. I don't think the mosquitoes are here yet, but maybe I'm wrong. But we should get that new batch of mosquitoes out that they're dropping in Hawaii that kills, well, it doesn't kill. Mates with the females. It's a bunch of males, and they mate with the females, and then the females have lay eggs, but the eggs are not fertile. They're not. They don't materialize to anything. So they go nowhere. Maybe that's what they should be dropping in China. I don't know if China's got that technology or not, but we should help them out with that, I think. All right, N5NPD for your final, Brett, K6MYC.
Oh, if China doesn't have it, I'm sure they'll steal it there and have it there. So, yeah, they're going to spray around here tonight, ground spraying. They had 2 positive trap tests for, I can't even think of what that one was before, the one that kills birds, whatever virus that is that mosquitoes carry them. And it goes to people as well. So they're going to give us some fogging tonight, which lasts for about 8 hours for the most part. So it's just that time of year, and they get on you and stuff. So it sure is nice to be inside. But of course, I like to be outside. I'm one of those outside kind of guys, so I'll just deal with the mosquitoes as they come. So anyhow, Mike 33 will catch you Sunday on 2 meters. K6NYC N5 NPD.
Yeah, look for you then, Brett. Thank you, 7-3. And I think it was WB6JNN I heard over there. So whoever it was that called in when Brett called in, pick it up now. K6M. Oh, I know what it was. It was you, Fred. KD6SOK. So pick it up, and I'll see if I can peek on you, Fred. Go ahead.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, that's Bill, KD6S. For some reason. But maybe you're not pointed at my location yet, so we'll chatter a little bit here. Anyway, let's see, what was that time? Oh yeah, it was pretty warm today, and it's supposed to really heat up tomorrow. We'll see, and I'm sure... Signal there, Mike?
Yeah, we've got you, Fred. I'm going to peek up on you. It's not coming at the right direction. 292, right there, seemed to be the peak. How's that?
Oh, that's perfect. That's great. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, strong, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it heated up today, and it's supposed to get really hot tomorrow and Saturday, but I'm sure where you're at, it's probably going to be over 100 tomorrow for sure.
Well, yeah, we don't have the hottest summer going, but we're banging around the 100 mark. I saw 100, I think Judy was reading it today, 101, 102, 103. I didn't hear anything higher than 103. Did you, Judy? And the temperature's coming?
It was 103. We are at 99.
Yeah. We seem to be, like today it was 103 in Fresno, but it's only 99 out here in Friant. Now, we're not exactly in Friant either, so I don't know what the hell we were. We were probably over 100, but not by much. Anyway, there you go. Hope you have a good weekend, Fred. And I think you guys are going to have some cooler weather than we've got. But that's just the way it is over here at this time of year. KD6SOK, Cupertino, K6MYC.
All right, yeah, that's pretty good, Mike. Anyway, hey, good evening, Judy. Haven't heard you in a while, but hope you do have a great weekend too, Mike. So, yeah, stay cool. Jump in the pool more often. That way it's stay cool. All right, Mike, 7-3, KD6S, okay.
Okay, Fred, thank you for coming in here. Good evening to you. KD6SOK, K6MYC, clear, and QRZ the Bay Area.
Kilo Alpha 6, Zulu Echo.
Kilo Alpha 6, oh, geez. Zulu Echo, I didn't get the first letter. Is that you, John, over? Is it KA6 Mike Zulu Echo? Is that it? Is that you? Oh, for gosh sake, Doug?
No, Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima, Cupertino.
Oh, Phil. Yeah, I'm sorry, Phil. I struggle with your name for some reason. K6MZE, K6MYC. I didn't know you were in Cupertino, over.
Well, I live in Cupertino. I'm actually south of Cupertino, on top of a hill at Cupertino, Sarasota border. Okay, I live in Cupertino, but I check in Los Altos, mobile.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, you're doing fine from there. You're bigger signal for me on 2 meters, but I may not be pointed just right. Give me, I think the Bozo number is 1111, right?
That is correct. Yes, it's 1111. Yes, that is correct.
Okay, we've got you. And like I say, I could probably squeeze a little more signal strength out, but you're Q5 now. I just had missed the first letter there. Didn't have you quite loud, quite peaked right yet. But I know where to point now. You're Los Altos, just a little further north than Fred is in Cupertino there.
Well, actually, I'm in South Cupertino right now, next to Stevens Creek Reservoir. I don't know if that's okay. Can hear me, but I'm at about 830 feet elevation right now, and I'm using my hole lip on my truck at 35 watts.
Well, you're you're doing good then. If that's where you are and that's what you're running, it's a good, outstanding signal. So it's a good location. You know what? I lived up there for many years. I lived in Cupertino for a little while, and I can't place Stevens Creek Reservoir. Where the hell is it?
Southwest, just shy of southwest of Cupertino. It's on the Cupertino Hills, and I'm behind the reservoir here in Stevens Creek Park. And like I said, I'm just mobile arrest in my truck right now. But yeah, Stevens Creek Reservoir. That's where I'm at.
Well, you know, I must have never gone there. I can't imagine that we didn't go there. I went to all the other reservoirs all over there, but at the time we lived there, we were very young and just got married. I had our first kid. He would be pushing 70 or 68 now if he had lived. But that was many years ago, needless to say. And I just don't think I had the wherewithal or the interest to go to Stevens Creek Reservoir. I must have been there once or twice, but for the life of me, I can't place it. I can't place it at all. I had a good ham friend that lived on Rainbow Drive there in Cupertino, not too far from the San Clemente or Kaiser Cement Plant. All that stuff. Is it in this Kaiser Cement Plant area, Phil, over?
Santa Cruz Mountains, and look it up on a map, that's, it's where I'm at. So back to you, Mike. Actually got a request for you. Back to you, though.
Yeah, doubled. I didn't get the first part of that at all. What I was saying was I asked you if you were down there somewhere close to the Kaiser Cement Plant, Kaiser Permanente Cement Plant, or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm right across from it, pretty much just southeast of it right now. Actually, Stevens Creek Reservoir borders what is now called Lehigh Cement. It used to be the Kaiser Permanente site, but changed hands. Actually, that was shut down about 3 years ago now, and it's right next to it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I could almost guess that I never got there for some reason at the time. Maybe it wasn't even open to the public. I think it was mostly just a reservoir and not used for anything recreational. How is it now?
Oh, it's been used for recreation for a long time. There's a lot of people always up here on the weekends and things like that. And it's a nice reservoir and a lot of fishing up here. Not a lot of fishing, but some fishing going on up here. So, Mike, I got a request for you because I have a friend who's now living in Fresno, and he would really like to get in touch with some amateur radio operators. And since you're in Fresno, I thought I would pass some information off to you and try to get a hold of them.
Okay, you're going to give me his phone number and his address or something?
Yeah, well, he lives in Oakmont of Fresno, assisted living, Oakmont of Fresno, and his name is Charlie Mason, W4NJK, and he moved there about 2 weeks ago, okay, and that's on 5605 North Gates Avenue in Fresno.
Okay, I missed the address. Give me the address again.
5605 at North Gates Avenue, Fresno.
Okay, North 8th.
North Gate.
What is it?
I think it was North Gate.
North Gate. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I thought.
Okay. We're confused about the street name. Can you spell it, Phil, over?
Certainly, North Gate, Golf Alpha, Tango, Echo, Sierra, North Gate Avenue, Fresno, 5605 North Gate Avenue, Fresno.
Okay, very good. And it's an assisted living place. Do you know what the name of it is?
Yes, it's called the Oakmont of Fresno. Oakmont of Fresno, and his name is Charlie Mason, M-A-S-O-N. And he's just moved in about 2 weeks ago in the Oakmont of Fresno assisted living.
Okay, well, I'm sure that I can get this information to the guys in the club, there's a couple of club members listening here. John's listening. He's a little further south of that, I think, and west of that area, but I think we can find somebody to get in touch with your friend there. Would it be, does he have a phone?
Stand by one, and let me get that for you. I've got it on my iPhone here. Hang on a second.
All righty. Go ahead with the phone number now. You write it on.
Okay, it's either good for text or phone. It's a cell phone. It is 650-814-3388. I say again, 650-814-3388. Got that?
And then 144.
What was the number after 650?
Okay, 814.
814.
388. I say again, 650-814-3388.
Okay, we have it now. Good. That'll be the best way to get in touch with him. I think we'll try to reach him by phone. And we'll get him on maybe on the mailing list so he gets the newsletter at least once from the club, and then he'll know where the club is, club meetings are, and when they are, and we can get him. Can he drive? Does he have a driving facility? Does he have to be picked up?
That's unknown, Mike, right now. He did drive here in Los Altos, and I don't know if they took his car with him or not, but yeah, he was definitely able to drive his car here in Los Altos, or where he lived in Los Altos. Okay, but like I said, he moved 2 weeks, and I don't know if they sold his car or not, but yeah, that is an unknown to me at this time.
Okay, well, we'll find that out when we talk to him on the phone then.
Okay, his call again, just to make sure you got it, Whiskey 4 November Juliet Kilo. I say again, Whiskey 4 November Juliet Kilo.
I got that.
Got that information to you because he's been looking to get into the ham community down there in Fresno, and I thought this would be the best route since I have communication with you on this net, and that'd be a good way to do that.
Yeah, let me just see if John is here. John, are you on frequency 711? John checked in earlier, but he may be over at the club meeting. Okay, I'll get the information to the club members and the president and the vice president and all, and they'll make contact with him, I'm sure, one way or the other. I think the club meetings are on the second Friday of every month. Second Friday of the month. That would be tomorrow, maybe. But I don't think there's a club meeting. Maybe it's the third Friday, or maybe it's the first Friday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thank you very much, Phil, for the information. You mentioned him before, but I'm glad to know that he's down here. And got a bunch of good people, lots of good people down here to get associated with. And the club meeting usually brings in 35 to 50 people. And it's right down, not probably too far from where he's living there. So somebody can pick him up and bring him in here, I'm sure. Some of us go to dinner afterwards, too, which is also a nice thing. 73 Phil, KA6MZE, K6MYC.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mike. I do appreciate it. And when you contact him, be sure and mention my name, Bill, Kilo Alpha 6 Mike Zulu Echo, as initiating contact, just to make sure he knows who you guys are. Because I told him about this and that I'd be contacting you on the net tonight. And just be sure and mention my name.
We'll do that.
Okay, Mike, I'll let you go and see what this is in the Bay Area here on Bozo Net, and I'll stand by quiet here. Kilo Alpha 6, Mike Zulu Echo, Star Trigger Cupertino border.
7-3, doing a great job with the 35 watts and the whole loop from Cupertino there. Good that you can drive up to the top of those good locations, Phil. You know how to pick them, Mike. I'm sure of that. 7-3, KA6MZE, K6MYC, clear and looking for other check-ins in the Bay Area. Go ahead, please.
W6PQL.
Bravo 6, Whiskey November India, 1090.
1090, I have you, Gary, hang on a second. 1296, W6PQL. Good signal, go ahead, Jim.
Mine's quite variable, as you're able to tell there. The Gulf day today, it was 95 where I was. I was in South San Jose. But despite that, I had a pretty good day. One birdie, four or five pars, total score of 86. So I'm happy. K6MYC, W6PQL.
Yeah, good. It's always nice to get a birdie now and then, isn't it? That's always an exceptional day. Shows you're off the tee doing pretty well with the tee. Must have been a par 3 or a par 4?
Yeah, it was a par 3. They rarely happen on the other ones. Guess what I was putting with? I was using my 7-iron to putt with today.
Okay. Why was that?
Because I can't control the putter. But the irons are actually pretty easy to putt with. It was kind of interesting. I was missing left when I used a 4-iron. And so I came down to all the way down to a 9-iron. I started missing right. So I just came up a little bit to the 7-iron and they went right in.
Ah, very good. You and Trump, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what he uses, but that one worked for me today.
I don't know if you saw it, but there's been a video that's played over and over and over again of Trump with a red jacket on, making a putt. It looks like it's a 7-footer, but it's probably more like 10 to 15 feet. And he pops one and drops it right in, and he's happy that it went in on that long putt. So, sounds good. Thanks for checking in here. And you don't do 52 tonight, do you?
Not on 432, no.
Okay. No worries. We'll stick around. That's we should be able to hear Gary. But Gary, go ahead. A little bit down, but I moved the antenna up on Jim, and maybe that brought you up as well. WB6, WNI, K6MYC.
After it was booming, but maybe you turned it a little bit for Jim. Anyway, we are just finishing dinner, so I heard you calling. Well, first, let me make sure you're hearing me okay before I continue. K6MYC,
Yeah, I brought the antenna back a little bit, and you're fine now. Go ahead, Gary.
Okay, now, you're with the full single strength again. So I was surprised you didn't know where Stevens Creek Reservoir has been around. It was built in the 20s, so Mike, I think you probably saw it. You don't remember, but it was there. Yeah, it was the first reservoir in Santa Clara County. So, anyway, with that bit of history, I'm going to go back to eating and say 73, and we'll meet again on Sunday after that flea market. K6MYC, Davey, 679.
Okay, very good. Thank you for that. And what are you looking for in the flea market? We're looking for bodies. The inner workings. It's the piece that comes inside the bird watt meter. We don't need the bird watt meter case, but we need it inside. It has an end connector on each end, and it's the one that goes inside the bird watt meter. One end sticks out one side and one other end out the other, and then the bird slug goes in the middle, and it sticks out the front. But we're looking for just those bodies. So if you find one with either 1 or 2 slug holes, I'd prefer the double slug holes, but if those show up, you might grab it. We'd pay up to $75 for a 2-holer and $50 for a single holer. Over.
Roger. Yes, I have one. The cheapest version that is just a load, so it's good for 50 watts. But I know what you're talking about. Inline, I use them a lot when we were at CCI, and yep.
I will keep an eye open. Unfortunately, this flea market is mainly a social event because most of the things they're selling are household items. So, you never know. I'm back to you.
Okay, well, no worries. If we find something, fine. Meters are also precious. I like the dielectric meters better than the bird meters. They're 30 microamp, but the big dielectrics are really beautiful meters. They're square. They're about 4 inches across and 2 inches high. Taut band meter with a mirror behind the needle. Really easy to read and much nicer meter. And those go for 75 to 100 on the used market. It's unlikely one of those is going to show up. Sometimes they show up as a pair. I've got a rack panel mount with 2 of them in there and a double slug. So one of the slugs fed 1 meter and one of the slugs fed the other, so you could look at forward and reflected simultaneously. This was a commercially made rack panel, but it used the big dielectric meters. Boy, that's slick. I got that thing for almost nothing because the guy didn't know what the hell to do with it. But, it got $300 or $500 worth of stuff in that one panel. I think I paid $25 or something for it. Anyway, keep eye out for that. We'd always can use a good new meter. A dielectric meter would be good. My friend is going to build his own watt meter with the bird slug, with the bird holder, and then the dielectric meter. 7-3, Gary, have fun at the flea market. We'll see you Sunday night. WB6 WNI, K6MYC.
Well, very good, Mike. Well, I won't hold it, but I worked for dielectric for a short number of years. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. So, yeah, see you second. 73, you're the end of that. We're going to say 679 miles.
Okay, 7-3. Anybody else in the Bay Area for the 432 Bozo check-in, please come now. K6MYC.
K6USY.
Well, you're not there, but we'll take you. Hi, Aaron, and good to hear you. Are you at Ken's place?
No, I'm already home. The board meeting was pretty quick. So K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100. And for everyone's information, it was 71 degrees up at 8,000 feet today. It was really nice up at Courtright Reservoir, working parks on the air, and nice slight breeze and sunny skies, and it wasn't hot.
Well, good. That sounds like a spectacular day up there. You worked 3 or 4 people, did you, on using POTUS?
Yeah, the bands weren't too good. Worked a handful of stations on sideband and then did the rest of it on digital. But of course, I'm only running 10 watts QRP most of the time when I go do parks on the air, so I gotta work them where I can. So I think I got about 30 something contacts, but of course most of them were on digital.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Well, I'm glad you had fun up there, and you're sounding good and strong from the home QTH. I'm pointed at the Bay Area, and you're way stronger than normal.
Yeah, I figured now was a good time to pop in. But alrighty, I got to go unload the car, so I'll be listening. K6USY.
Okay, 7-3. I've got some information for you. One of the guys that I just worked wants us to contact a fellow that just moved down from the Bay Area, Los Altos area, and he wants to get acquainted with a lot of the local hams. So I thought you guys at the Fresno Amateur Radio Club could contact him. I have his phone number, name, and call sign. He's living in an assisted living area on Northgate Avenue. I don't know where Northgate is, but it's an assisted living area called, what was the name of this thing? I wrote this thing down. Oak what?
Let him go unload the car.
What is this?
Let him go unload.
Oh, just read.
Oakmont.
Oakmont, yeah, a little assisted living place called Oakmont. Go unload the car, and we'll get more with you later, and I can pass it on to Ken and Robin. One of us can get in touch with the guy. Yeah, he may need a ride. I think he's probably sold his car when he moved down there and moved into assisted living, but the guy that told me wasn't for sure. K6USY, K6MYC.
Yeah, I was listening in the car, Mike, on the way home, and my grandfather used to live there, so I know exactly where the facility is. It's behind the Costco on West Shaw. That's where Gates is. Gates is that weird road that runs at an angle up to Fig Garden Loop, out there on the West Shaw Fig Garden Loop area. But yeah, very familiar with that assisted living facility. That's where my grandfather lived before he passed away. But yeah, pass that information off to Ken, and he should be able to get a hold of him and get that info. But yep, I did hear that, so we'll try to get him plugged in. K6USY.
Okay, that'll be good. Where is the new meeting going to be held, and what weekend, what Friday night of the month is it?
It's the second Friday, so the meeting is tomorrow, and it's at the, we're going to be at the current place. We're going to be at the Daryl's place for one more month, and then we got to figure out where we're doing our meeting in October, but the October meeting is the only meeting left of the year that's at our actual meeting location, because September's the picnic, we have the swap meet in November, and the Christmas dinner in December, so we're good for tomorrow night at Daryl's, but then we got 2 months to figure out what we're doing in October, and we're working on it. K6USY.
Well, too bad Daryl won't let you go through October. That should be something that he would give in to. I can't imagine that he would press you for 1 month on that, but who knows. Rob would know more than we would. I don't know why he's anxious to get us out of there. I don't think we've ever left the place a mess or whatever, so if they wanted any more different rules, they could have told Rob, and it would have been put just the way they wanted it, so not sure why they don't want us in there. I think it may be more related to insurance and security than anything else. All right, 7-3, Aaron, thanks much. K6MYC. All right, I'm still looking into the Bay Area and see if we got any more last check-ins from the Bay Area. We're looking for KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie and maybe a couple of others. K6MYC Bozo Net.
KM6 SRR.
Bye-bye. Okay, hang on, Rob. Who was the other one? Go ahead, the station other than Rob.
N6RO.
Oh, okay. N6RO. We missed you last night, but we got you tonight. 835. Good evening, Ken. And let's see if, let me hold you for just a second. Rob, did you have any comment on the things we were talking about with Aaron, or can you wait till I get done with Ken here, over?
Yeah, wait till you get done with Ken. That's fine.
You can say hello to Ken if you can hear him. Nice signal, Ken. I'm not even pointed your way, but good signal. N6RO, K6MYC. Go ahead, Ken. Well, Ken, where did you go? N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC, over. I didn't hear what you said, Dennis. Can you give me a repeat slowly? You're fading up and down. Go ahead.
He said Ken had to go to a Zoom meeting.
Okay. We got him. Okay, so we got him checked in. And I'll get you checked in, 432. Good evening, Rob.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Yeah, I was listening to what you were saying there, and I talked to my old boss today, and it's basically a thing to do with the insurance. I said, well, that's interesting because, we cover you guys for insurance. Well, they just don't want any more stuff that they have to deal with, even though somebody else is going to be responsible. So I think that's what it is, and they did cut back. Daryl's cut back a lot of stuff, got rid of a lot of unnecessary stuff. So I think their insurance person is not too happy with them, and they don't want to rock the boat, and they are the best going price for them right at this time, so they don't want to rock the boat. So we don't have much choice. It was a free ride for a while, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah, okay. As long as you've been over that with them, it seems like they could have let it go through the end of the year. We only got one more meeting in there, but that's okay. If they let us go in for one more, they could let us go in for two more. But we'll find a better place, I'm sure, in the meantime. I mean, the meeting could be up here, but I'm not even a member, but we could come here, and we could probably get weather's still pretty good in October. We could sit out on the patio and do one.
Double.
Who are we doubling with, Dennis?
I believe you're doubling with Ken.
Well, I can't hear Ken at all.
I'm not sure who it was, but I thought Ken said through the Zoom meeting, but somebody was doubling right along with you.
Well, that's okay. We'll get him in a minute. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get clarification with Rob here, and we're both so loud to each other we wouldn't hear anybody else in there. All right. We'll be right up your way in just a minute, Dennis. Okay, let's see. Rob, okay, so we'll find something, Rob. I guess Ken's coming home. He should be home any minute, and maybe he'll check in here too. And I'm just getting into Sacramento. KM6SRR in the group, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, Ken left before me, and he's got a shorter drive, so he should be home. And Aaron, I guess, just got in, and I just got in, so that's about it. I'll let you get back to net. KM6SR, standing by.
How's Candy doing?
Oh, doing fine. She's preparing for her school class that she's got to teach, so you can check in Bozo 1200 this time.
We'll do that. Okay, let me go on up to Sacramento, or let me just see where I'm at here. KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, or anybody up the San Joaquin Valley, Sacramento Valley. Anybody copy before I go to Sacramento for the Bozo Net check-in on 432 K6MYC. Not hearing anybody, so I'm going to go right into Sacramento. Here we go. Okay, Sacramento, KJ6, KJ6 Whiskey Foxtrot Juliet, perhaps, and if not, KO6KD. Bill, are you there? KO6KD, K6MYC. KO6KD, I'm moving the antenna back and forth. Is it better for you now, Dennis?
Yeah, nice and strong, 5.9, no plus. Good evening.
Okay, good evening. Do you have any other check-ins?
Just heard Ken and Aaron saying that some meeting, but there was a little bit of a confusion there. But anyway, a pleasant good evening, and hope everything's doing fine for you. Over.
Well, everything's fine, but Beale Air Force Base is crushing me here.
Yeah, I had that same problem when I had that radio. That's why I don't run it no more. I don't have the problem the 970 here, but yeah, that other radio, that P-pause, pop, and all that noise, yeah.
Well, it's a real signal. I don't know why you wouldn't have heard it on the 971.
I remember the 970, and I don't have that problem. When I had that newer radio like yours, I couldn't use it up here at all. But here on the 970 or the 910, either one of them, no problem whatsoever.
Well, you mean you're not hearing the pops?
That's right. This radio pretty much takes care of that situation. When I had the 970 up here, or that 9700, boy, it just destroyed it. I couldn't use that radio here at all.
Yeah, you told me that. Okay, do you have any other check-ins?
No other check-ins. Bill should be there. I don't know where he's at, but anyway, no other check-ins at this time. But a good evening, WB6ISO, Bozo 86.
Okay, well, where were the Clear Lake guys? They have 432. They should have checked in here somewhere.
I didn't hear them up there this evening. I did work Dave Kent, not so much, but I did get Dave in one PPP. You might wait and check him in. I did work him a little bit earlier.
Well, if you worked him, but you did not hear Kent, I'll go ahead and check in 336, over.
Yeah, I didn't hear Kent, but I did talk to Dave in one PPP, and did Paul check in with you up there in Pasco yet?
No.
Well, he should be over there somewhere.
Yeah, he didn't check in on the bounce path, so we'll see. Okay, one more call for Bill. KO6KD, Bill, are you here? Bill's under the weather, so I guess he's just not feeling good enough. How about Reading? I got Reading in this direction more or less. Reading. Give me some CW if you're there. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, K6MYC, over. I heard a voice. Was that 145? Just give me your Bozo number, 145. Is that a Roger? I heard a voice. Give me a repeat. Please repeat. Go ahead.
Yeah, is that you, Fred? If it is, go ahead and repeat.
Was it?
I believe it was Fred, I think.
Fred. K1YQP?
Let me double check the station. Try to check in. Try it again, would you? 759, but I can check it.
Okay, I got 759. That's John. I'll check John in here, but who is the station that's giving me 759, over?
That's Roger, Mike. KR6MR, Bozo, 759.
Well, somebody was trying to help me with you, John. Somebody was giving me your number. It wasn't your voice at all. Who is the other station on frequency, please, that's talking but not giving me your Bozo number or your call sign? This is Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, over. A little bit more. You're very, very light here with QSB and interference from Beale Air Force Base. So give me a break. Give me several repeats on your call or your Bozo number, please. Over.
Okay. Let's get you peek your antenna on me. KR6MR, Bozo 759. KR6MR, Bozo 759. In Meadow Vista.
Now, John, you must not be hearing me. I've heard you 3 times now. I've got you, John. It's another person in there, over.
Yeah, he said he got you checked in, John. The station I was trying to check in there, John, but he does have you over. No, there's another station that's trying to get in there.
Why don't you try and get him, Dennis? Maybe he just doesn't hear me or he's not understanding English, over.
Yeah, the station trying to check in into the Bozo Net. Try it one more time. This is WB6I, so we'll try to relay in your little reach down this way. Over. I don't hear him at the present time, Mike. I'll keep listening, but maybe I'll make contact for now.
Okay. I don't think it's KD6SW. I was calling for KD6SW. Let's try one more time. Give me CW. If you're up there, Rich, give me CW. Then we won't confuse you with any other check-ins here. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, Reading, K6MYC, over. Well, I don't hear anything, so I guess he's not there. If he is, it's not getting through right now. John is extremely weak here, but we're copying you, John. Good evening to you. Let's see if I can peek up on you there. KR6MR to take it. K6MYC. Over, John.
Yeah, okay there, Mike. KR6MR. You're in and out.
I've lost you, John. You only made a short transmission, I think, and then you quit, and I was halfway trying to find a peak on you. So I don't know where you are now. Try to give me a little longer transmission so I can find your signal. It's not where it's supposed to be, John, over.
Okay, my signal is always where it's supposed to be. Always where it's supposed to be. KR6MR, 759, for a final with K6MYC. Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, I got you now. It's pretty good here. A lot of QSB and Beale Air Force Base is really loud tonight, even with the with the noise blanker on here. Well, we got your 759, John. Anybody else that you're hearing up that way? I wonder if you heard the other voice that was in there. Somebody was trying to make comment, and I know it wasn't any voice that I recognized. I don't know, it could have been KA6, ZAC, or whatever his call is up there. I forgot what Ian's or Eric's call is up there.
Negative, Mike. I did not hear anybody else try to check in.
Okay.
I'll see if he answers.
Okay, well, we'll let it go for tonight. And we'll see you on Sunday night, John. Have a good weekend. Enjoy. Don't hurt yourself. We'll see you Sunday night. KR6MR, K6MYC going to Nevada.
Good evening, Kenneth. Good evening, John. K6WIS.
There's Paul, K6WIS. I hear you now, Paul.
Sure. Hi, John. You're coming in 5x4 and Dennis here 5x9. I was waiting for Mike to call me, but he went off to Nevada, so I kind of gave up. Over.
I'm right here.
Fine, Paul. Go ahead.
Oh, hi there, Mike. K6MYC in the group. This is K6WIS checking in for the Bozo Net, number 637. Over.
Yeah, we got you. We called you earlier, but you didn't hear me, and then I guess I didn't hear you when you came back or something. But anyway, I didn't catch you. But we got you now. Did you hear anybody else in here beside? Did you hear the Clear Lake guys? We've got N1PPP. Did you hear anybody else? Over.
Negative. No other check-ins besides myself. Over.
Okay. Nobody's heard Bill tonight. KO6KD.
Sorry, Dennis was doubling over you. Say again, please, Mike.
I said you have not heard Bill. Anything from Bill today, KO6KD, over.
Negative, no KO6KD, negative, over.
Okay, and we still haven't heard anything from KJ6 KFB. Nothing from Daryl? I can't copy Dennis. It's too fluttery. What did he say, Dennis? What did he say, Paul? I missed it. Say again, Paul.
Roger. Okay, Dennis, I got that. WB6ISO wants to check in November 6 Bravo X-ray, number 782. Did he get that, Mike?
Got 782. Thank you. I got 782. Roger, Paul. Thank you.
Okay, Roger, thank you. You got that, got the relay there, Mike. Thanks very much. Okay, I won't hold it. 73 from K6WIS.
We'll see you Sunday night, Paul. Thank you. Good signal here on the direct path. I did not hear you on the bounce path. Did you try the bounce?
The signal was just too weak. The propagation was not there on the bounce path, so I did not even try, over.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well, I probably could have moved around and got you. I probably was in 16 different directions because signals were coming from all over the place over there. So I probably wasn't in the best spot for you on the bounce path. We've never had it not work. But anyway, thanks much, and we'll see you Sunday night. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC, 73, Paul.
Yeah, 73 Mike, K6WIF is clear.
Okay, now I'm going to Nevada now. Okay, Nevada. Let's see what we got here. KD6BQ or KE7UQL. Anybody here? K6MYC Bozo Net calling and listening.
272 over.
I got 272. You could give me a little more chatter. I could then peek on you, perhaps. Daniel, go ahead.
Okay, Roger. Yes, this is KD7UQL, and Richard is standing by. He's been sending CW, so we'll chatter a little bit more and then listen to Richard. This is KD7UQL, Delta Mike 0, Delta Delta Fox over.
Okay, very good. We'll take a look for Richard there and see if we can hear Richard. Got your Delta Mike 09 Delta Fox. Hi. Thank you, Daniel. Stand by. KD6BQ, KD6 Bravo Queen, K6MYC. Go ahead, Richard. Not hear Richard. I heard you call for him twice, but I don't hear him. Oh, there he is. Boy, is that weak. Okay, we got Richard now. Okay, we got Richard. He's very, very weak. Roger, Richard. Very, very light tonight. KD6 BQ, KE7UQL. You can tell Richard we have him, Daniel, over.
Roger. Richard, you are checked in. You're weak, but you are checked in, over.
Roger, 7-3. We got your Rogers and TNX. Thank you. Bye-bye. It did. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. We'll keep it short. Conditions are kind of ratty tonight, and we're running late, so we'll let you go. Thanks much, and we'll see you Sunday night, Daniel. We'll see you Sunday night, Daniel. Thanks much for your help there. KD6BQ, KE7UQL, K6MYC clear and going back to the Bay Area for late checks or missed.
Whiskey 6, Papa Echo.
7-3. Good evening to you. Pointed your way, John. I think we've got you in here, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, you may have got me in there from a relay check-in earlier, but I was still up and heard you in, so I wanted to at least say hi before you headed over to the Bay Area.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're doing good strong signal here, and no problem copying there. Thanks for sticking around. I don't know what time it is. I know it gets pretty late for you, although they haven't been working you too hard, so maybe you got a few extra minutes left in the body-brain combo there. Hi. W6 Papa Echo Oakhurst, K6MYC.
Yeah, well, it hadn't been too bad. I did have an early day, early in the week. Had some server work to do, and that usually got to be done extra early. But I'm doing okay, and only one more day this week, so I'm looking forward to the weekend. So we'll catch you back here on Sunday, and so I'll say 73, and you have a great evening, Mike, W6PE.
Thank you very much, Mike. Good evening to you. And hopefully it'll be not too hot up there. What was your temperatures today at that elevation of 7,000? You're 4,000 feet. What was the temp up there?
I think around 92 or so, if I remember right. I didn't pay too much attention. I was inside. I'm not quite at 4,000. I'm about 3,200 feet. It would be nice if I was up a little higher up towards the top of one of the mountains. In fact, I'd like to be on the top of one of the mountains, but I'm not. So I just make do with the terrain I got.
Yeah, well, yeah. We used to have an ad when I had KLM Electronics. Owning a KLM antenna is like owning your own mountaintop. It would get you out like you were on a mountaintop. Hi. We had a big T-shirt with a guy with an antenna on the mountain. It reminds me of what you were thinking of there. All right, 7-3. Good evening. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Sunday night, Mike. W6PE, K6MYC.
Good evening, Mike. W6PE. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo. Hearing you nice and loud tonight there, over.
All right. Boy, you're coming in really loud here as well. So, yeah, conditions are at least pretty good between here and there.
Roger. Yeah, we're in each other's driveways, as they say, huh? Okay, good to hear you on there. Thanks for being there.
All right. Yep, just about. So, and there doesn't seem to be any dirt between here and there. So, anyway, you take care and you have a fantastic evening. 73.
73, Mike. W6PE, KM6SRR.
Okay, anybody else while I'm pointed in this direction before I go to the Bay Area? Bozo Net, check-ins, late checks are missed. Over. Okay, drifting down into the Bay Area. It should be pretty close to where we want to go, right about here. Oh, for heaven's sake. Come on, there we go. We're missing KE6QR. KE6QR, are you around there, Gary? KJ6 KFB. I mean, KD6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, are you there, Mike? Nothing for Mike. Okay, anybody else in the Bay Area, please? K6MYC Bozo Net. Late checks are missed. I guess not. Looks like we're done, Rob. I haven't heard Ken. Looks like he's not going to make it to the shack.
Yeah, he should have been in there by now if he was going to make it. They're trying to prepare for their trip, so I imagine they got a lot going on.
Yeah, when does he leave? Sunday, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when, but pretty soon. I wrote down the other day he's going to be back on, I think he said the 25th.
Okay, and you got a club meeting tomorrow, right?
Yes, he'll be there for that, I think. Yeah, he's going to be back the 23rd, I guess.
Okay, very good. Where's at the Bay Area? Late checks are missed. Anybody else? K6MYC. Over. Okay, nothing heard. Let's get a count here. Judy's going to make a rough count. 26.
Yeah, okay. I came in kind of in the middle, so I missed quite a few of the beginning ones, I guess. I suppose I have to listen to the stream. You were talking to a Jim, but I had no call sign just before Gary, WB6WNI.
It was Jim was PQL. We never did hear JNN, so it was W6PQL 1296 was the Jim.
Okay, I'm adding in there.
We can read from the beginning if you want.
Yeah, up to Jim, that'd be great.
She was here. I turned around to have her read it, and she was gone. So I don't know whether she'd be back. Maybe she's just getting a drink of water. Otherwise, you may have to listen to the stream. I can almost go by memory here because I didn't. Oh, can you read the first?
I'm going to send him a text. I have to find my camera.
Okay, you've got it all written in good form. Yeah, she's got the the list already done for you, so she'll just send you a text, Rob, okay?
Okay, yep. If she sends it out tonight, I can send it on. I like to get them done the same night so I don't worry about forgetting them later on.
She said she'd do it right away here. All right, 73, Aaron, 73 in your home there, and if anybody else is listening, good evening all. This is K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Central California, closing the 432 Bozo Net.
Yeah, where's N6 BYH and MTS? They always check in at the last minute.
They do, but not tonight.
Did we get John K6MI in here?
Yeah, MI was in. He gave me all the early check-ins. 800-727 982. We did not have 971. No 971. I'm trying to think of who else was in here. 727, and there was somebody else.
Carrie?
Yeah, Carrie was in. We never did get back to Carrie very quickly. Carrie was in.
Okay, well, that's enough. I'll wait for the list there. K6MYC, KM6SR, Mike and Judy, 73, and 73 there, and K6USY.
Okay, good night all.